Hi there, students. Separate or separated? What's the difference? Well, firstly, separated is most usually a verb, but it could be an adjective as well, and separate is an adjective. Okay, separate means distinct, different, okay, in two different places, independent of each other. Whereas separated means somebody has made them apart. So a good example, the separated couple lived in separate houses. So separated, they're no longer a couple, they are divorced. Okay, the separated couple, so the law has separated them, and they live in separate, different houses. Obviously, once somebody separates something, once something is separated, then the two parts are separate. But things can be separate without having been separated. So these two villages look like they are one, but in fact they are separate. So there are two villages, but they haven't been separated. A separated continent has been separated by the drift of by tectonic drift, by the movement of the tectonic plates. Germany was separated, but notice it's a verb, was split into two pieces by the Iron Curtain. And after that, it was two separate, distinct countries. So separated is most normally a verb meaning somebody has pulled them apart, whereas separate means in two or more distinct units. So I could talk about another subject in a separate video. So maybe to split. Yeah, to split is a way to separate. But I could talk about split in a separate video, a different video. But maybe if I talked about it in this video and then used a video editor to cut the video, that would be separated from this video. So separate in two or more distinct parts, separated, somebody has actually, or something has moved them apart, has classified them in two different groups. The separated candidates were put in separate rooms. So some of the candidates were put to one side and the rest were told to go home, separated, they'd been separated from the group, and then they were put in separate rooms, in individual rooms. I don't know, into or into. Sometimes it's together and sometimes they are separate, in and two different words. The problem is to know when to separate them. Okay? So in some cases they are separate, and in some cases they're together. So enough. Separate, individual, distinct pieces, separated, broken by some force or some person into different, distinct groups or pieces. Enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.